Zur Merava Seto Bake Shalom Verod Fehu. Who is the person who delights in life and lives a long life of goodness? Keep your tongue from evil and your lips from falsehood. Depart from evil and do good. Love peace and pursue it. I never met Patricia, but it seems to me that those words so describe her life. She had many challenges in her life, mostly physical, but she always fought through them and maintained a very positive attitude for almost her entire life. And it's what I've learned about her from her beautiful sister Barbara, from her friend and roommate for a while from Arlene, and also from her cousin Jack, with whom I spoke recently about Patricia and her life, that are so meaningful to me. I'd like to share with you also some words from another friend, her friend Bobby, with whom she lives. Her friend Bobby shared the following message with me. Hello, Rabbi Ralph. Arlene gave me a phone number, that's okay. So just a few words about Pat. She was very smart and funny. In spite of her many ailments, she had a good attitude most of the time when she could. I think of all the good-looking firemen that would come to help her. I am sure that would make her feel better. We did have some fun times, and I will miss her wit. Rest in peace, Pat. Bobby from downstairs.
That's nice.
And I think that encapsulates a lot of the things that we've come to know about Patricia. As I said earlier, I was able to speak with her cousin, Jack, and he shared with me some beautiful memories of Patricia. Patricia was just a year older than Jack, and they were able to share a lot of good times together because Patricia lived most of her life in Barbara in Los Angeles. And Jack, who was a cousin, and his family lived in Ojai. And so they were able to spend time together. She was very musical, Patricia. She got that from her mom and her dad. And what she would do is, unfortunately, Jack was not very musical. And every year she would call Jack on his birthday and sing happy birthday because she knew that he couldn't sing for himself or for her, but they shared that musical time together. Although she was medically challenged, she never complained. She had a quick smile. She was optimistic, would tell good jokes and good quips. Every summer for a long, long time, Patricia and Barbara would go up to Ojai for a week during the summer, and Jack and his sister would get down to LA for a week during the summer, and they would trade that time together, and it was always a wonderful time that they shared together, that they would laugh together. Jack wouldn't sing with them, but they would sing, and it was always a very wonderful time that they shared together. I also want to compliment. Here's Arlene.
She tries to come on time. GPS.
I also want to mention Peter Schenkelberg, who was a caregiver at the boarding care that Patricia spent the last couple of months of her life, and he was very cooperative. He loved taking care of her. They got along very, very well, and that's probably the last person that she had a lot of contact with, because it wasn't possible to go in and visit her. But Peter made a big difference in the last times of her life. Would you like to say something about Patricia, Arlene? Would you like to share anything? Please.
I probably, well, Bobby, I think, said it all, what I just heard. But Pat and I were neighbors. And through being neighbors, we became very good friends. And we went through a lot of sad times, happy times. She did have a wit. I mean, she was so funny. It was kind of a dry sense of humor, though. And sometimes it was hard to tell whether she was serious or joking. And we did laugh a lot. I'm going to miss her. God bless you, Pat. Rest in peace.
Very nice.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Lorraine, do you want to say anything? Or
Sure. I'll switch it around. Hi, this is how I look without a mask. Patricia, I helped with your sister and her gentleman friend clear out your belongings. The flowers on your pine box are actually flowers from your home, and they're everlasting flowers. They'll last a long time. And I think with your wit, you would like that. I heard you loved bunnies, and that is such a beautiful attribute. I know we're on a time deadline, and such is life. It's a time deadline to finish the service. But again, sorry for your passing. Thank you for letting us have a loan of your stereo system. It's awesome. I hear it's going to go to a really good place for more people to enjoy. And your spirit lives forever in our heart in Laguna Woods. So I know you'll send us signs of maybe more CDs being found, but rest in peace and watch over Barbara and those she loves. God bless.
Are you Peter?
I'm Peter.
Peter Schenkelberg, come on in. I just mentioned you as being her caregiver at the board and care. Would you like to share?
15 years ago.
What?
Oh,
From
wow.
15 years ago.
Oh, from 15
Not
years
the local
ago.
one. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was in boarding care.
Wow. Would you care to share some memories about her with us today? We're recording.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, like I said, she was with us for a couple years over at the boarding care. Absolutely lovely person, great sense of humor, very open, always shared, very kind. Was very good about bringing everyone together as a group.
Excellent.
And she always invited me to her seders with the church.
Oh, very nice.
Which I think 3 or not 4.
Wow. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. I'm sure Barbara appreciates her being here. Thank you so much. Thank you. The mysteries of life and death are beyond human understanding. We are perplexed and overwhelmed when pain and anguish befall those whom we love. In sorrow we feel our frailty. Like delicate flowers we flourish only for a day. Eternal God, Shepherd of Israel, guide us, your flock, with love and with compassion. In our grief, do not abandon us, but draw us closer to you. Grant solace and comfort to those who mourn. May their lives together help to sustain them and add to the blessing which is theirs in the memory of the life of their beloved Patricia. In the valley of the shadow of death, beside the still waters and in the green pastures, you, O Lord, are our shepherd. Be our strength and our shield, our stay and our comfort throughout our days. And let us say, Amen.
Amen.
Are they going to be lowering or not lowering? That would be great. Perfect.